What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be going through a reaction video from the 2015 World Weightlifting Championships in Houston. This is the 85 kilogram class, and personally one of my favorite sessions ever. Some really big names in there: Tian Tao, Kianush Rostami, Aptiakudov, Artem Okolov, Gabriel Syncrine, some massive names there. So I'm really keen to give this a review. If you guys like this type of content, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into it. Starting off the session, we've got Benjamin Hennequin. So this guy is from France, and he's been lifting for a long time at this point. So opening at 155 kilos in the snatch. Really good. I think he actually medaled at World Championships 2011 in his home place in Paris, France. So he's been lifting on the international scene for a long time. I think he's dual Olympian, so yeah. 155. Ooh. He extended all right on that. He just didn't really move his feet to the side. Could probably keep himself a little bit tighter in that step position. Here he goes for his second attempt. Guys, 155 snatch is a big opener for a 85 kilo lifter. Remember, the weight categories are different back here. But here's 155 again for his second attempt. Setting up nicely. That's a much better set. Good. Yeah, nice. And 155 snatch for his second attempt. That was good. Yeah, good step position, extended really well, very strong. We've got Yermek now from Kazakh. I remember seeing this lifter a lot. Remember, this is back from 2015, guys. So this is like, what, almost 9 years ago? This was literally my first Worlds I ever watched for weightlifting. So let's bring back some cool memories. So here's 160. And, ooh, it was close. Looks like he kind of jumped a little bit away from the bar on that attempt. Didn't quite punch up hard. But, I mean, guys, it's 160 kilos. This is like almost double body weight snatching territory here. Like anything 160 plus at 85 is, incredible. All right, let's see how he goes in his second attempt for Yermak. Kazakhstan. Yeah, way better. He really got that pocket of extension on that and kept the bar close. That was solid. Easy 160 there for Yermak. I guess what you guys should be looking at here is like the consistency and the technique all around. Like all these lifters, regardless of the weight, if you're in an A session at any international competition, every lifter is very consistent with their technique. They're only usually missing a lift if they're just not extending enough or they just haven't put enough into it, because, overall strength is the main factor at this level, All right, here's 160 for Hennequin. Just a little bit heavy today. Like I said, like just a little bit too heavy. You'll see a lot of these athletes, the misses aren't very bad. Again, it's just strength. Here's first attempt 162 for the Romanian. There's two Romanians in this session. Kerne, I don't know if I think he used to be a 77 kilo lifter back in the day. It was a pretty solid 162 snatch. Here's our boy Gabriel, big Gabriel Syncrine 163 snatch opening attempt. Love it. Honestly, that is such a nice snatch. So fluent, so nice in the extension as well. Moves his feet to the side beautifully. Fantastic. Gabriel's a lot smaller here. I mean, he was an 85 obviously at Rio where he peaked and clean jerk 217 and won bronze. But he looks a little bit smaller here, He had about a year, I guess, to train hard for those Olympics. So here's Yermak on his final attempt, 165. This is a great session. Like, the starting lifters in this session are already around 165 snatch, which is just crazy. Oh yeah, beautiful, and he's happy about that as well. Yalla Kazakhstan. That was easy. Easy 165. But yeah, like I said, very competitive session here, You've only had 3 athletes come out so far, and they're already snatching 165 plus. It's a different time 10 years ago, Obviously, a lot of factors going into that, compared to now day and age, but just great to watch. Again, just a bit too heavy there, Good attempt, just a little bit slow from the floor. Maybe could shrug up a little bit more at the top. But like I said, there's no real technical, dilemmas with any of these athletes. It's really just raw strength being the overall contributing factor to the lifts being missed. I mean, you might see a random attempt here and there. A bit of distance on that one, actually. Swung that one tiny bit out. But again, just heavy, Petr Asunyak, the Belarusian. He's been on the scene for a long time as well. It's crazy seeing this like nearly 10 years ago, and all these athletes are still training, still currently. Asunyuk actually qualified for these Olympics, but due to politics and the Russian and Ukrainian conflict in that, the IOC actually didn't accept him because apparently he was not a part of the war, but obviously I think there's like issues with the military and stuff, so that was a shame, but nice opening attempt there. A little bit pressy, but it's 2015. It's a different time, refereeing's fair. So it was a good lift. Here's Peleshenko. Rest in peace. Such a shame what happened to him. think it was about 2 years ago, passed away in the war, actually, the Ukrainian war, which is just, it's terrible. So, you know, rest in peace, Peloshenko. Such a powerful athlete, as you can see there. Nearly power snatched that. Like 167, basically power snatch. That is so strong. His legacy will live forever. So, no, it's good. It's good seeing him here and, you know, doing what he loved. You know what I mean? Obviously taken away from life so soon, but and nonetheless, you know, doing what he loves here at the World Championships. So here's Gabriel for his second attempt, 167. Again, it's a pretty big weight for an 85. I think he snatched 72 or 73 at the Olympics. So he's not far off that here. Very nice. I love Gabriel's technique. Oh, Gabriel, why'd you do us like that? Don't do me like that, mate. He did everything right. He just dropped it. But guys, if any of you have held 167 kilograms over your head in a snatch grip and stood it up out of an overhead squat, please comment and let me know what it feels like, because it's so easy to look at it and go, oh, he just dropped it. But guys, that is incredible weight. Like that's basically now 170 is double body weight. So he's pretty much up there, you know? All right, third attempt for Gabriel. You just made that one and you just dropped it. Come on. Super solid, great correction. He had a 70 snatch in him there easily. Just that little mistake on that second, but oh, awesome. Another thing I like about this, guys, about this session is the style of the athletes. We don't see this style anymore. You know, it's all the new ROM 4s and the TRY shoes and, you know, like that. This is old school. You know, they got the weightlifting suits, they got the compression tops, they're wearing the ROM 2s, the 08 Adistars, you'll see, the nice Adidas tracksuit pants, all that kind of stuff. This is peak weightlifting, in my opinion. You know, 2015 and before, you know, from 2004 to 2000 to 2015 is peak aesthetics in weightlifting. We must account for the aesthetics. Anyways, Okolov, 168 first attempt. Great technician as well. Shoulders over, great extension, good speed under, perfect snatch. I really like how wide Okolov goes with his feet too. Like he jumps so wide, but he has such great hip flexibility and internal rotators in his hips. He just is able to get down that bottom position. Not a lot of us could do that. Now he is probably one of my favorite lifters of all time, Apti Okodov. Absolutely love him. And look at the style. He's got the Ray-Ban V sleeves on. He's got the Nike Russian weightlifting suit on. He's got the T under because his arms are so jacked, and the 08 Adistars. And a good snatch. Beautiful snatch for Apti, 168. Looking pretty good. Could have probably put a bit more extension on that at the top. But you got to understand as well, at this level, guys, a lot of these athletes use straps a lot in training because they're training like 10 plus sessions a week. Their hands get tired like that. So when they come into competition for snatching, they're not doing a whole lot of hook grip sessions in training. And you can see at the elite level that a lot of the times the lifts that they miss is literally just due to grip, you know? So there is, and I do know in the Russian methodology and the Russian system, they do utilize straps quite a lot, which is, there's nothing wrong with that, you know, it's just what they do. But you can see in some of these attempts, they're just cutting that pull a tiny bit short. And I do believe that's probably from overuse of straps. But again, they're training so much and, you know, it works. Oh, and he made that, but a little bit pressy on that right side. Again, just that little shrug at the top, just not quite there. Like he could have put straps on and done a 75 easily, I reckon, you know, because that straps just gives you that little bit extra. You don't really have to actively think about, you know, engaging the traps and finishing at the top. It just happens, you know. Here is Tian Tao, skinny boy, not thick boy Tian. 173, huge weights for an 85, guys. Big weights. I think the world record at the time here was 185 though, from Rybakov from Belarus. He was just a snatch technician. I don't think we got to the world record in this session from memory, but still, nonetheless, huge weights. 173, first attempt. Ooh, nice. Probably overextended on that, to be fair, but I love Tian Tao how he fixes that position at the start. He doesn't do a dynamic start, it's static. You have to be so freaking strong to do a static start at those weights. You know, he doesn't even use any momentum. If you watch Kianosh now, you will see a completely different style, but it works for Tian. It doesn't work for a lot of people, but I think Tian Tao can back squat like 320. Like his legs are absurdly strong, so it works. You do have to be a lot stronger. Kianosh, there's that dynamic start and a beautiful overhead position, 173. The Persian King has approached the platform. I love Kianosh. Kianosh has got style too. ROM 2s, Adidas suit. All right, here's Petr Asanyuk, 173 for his second attempt. He's rocking the, I think he's got the '04 Addy Stars on as well. These were the models made before the '08 Addy Stars. So this was like the in thing at the time. All right, let's see how 173 goes. Like, guys, perfect. Like, technically, everything's great. Shoulders are over, bars close to the body, extending well, just not enough at the top. And, you know, at that elite level, I do believe the hook is the main factor, you know, because it is so difficult to hit those weights with your bare hands. But, same thing, just not enough extension, you know. It's so frustrating when you know, a lot of these athletes have probably hit 5 kilos more in training before this meet with straps. So going into the meet, they're probably expecting a little bit less because obviously they're not wearing straps and other factors on the competition platform that isn't accounted for in a lot of these countries when they're not competing. But nonetheless, you know, if they can get within 5 kilos, 7 kilos of their best snatching training pre this comp, they're doing pretty well. So here's Abdi, 173, final attempt. Yeah, just not enough there. Didn't move his feet to the side, just a bit too heavy, you know, that's it. But nonetheless, the style, I'm putting it out there. Abdi's style is impeccable. Best style in this whole session. No one can beat it, I'm sorry. Kianosh comes close, but Abdi is the man. All right, third and final attempt for Peter Asunyuk, 173 kilograms on the bar. This is big boy weights. Last one, he just cut it a little bit short. Let's see if you can finish up on this one. Like, same thing. Like I said, guys, the misses aren't bad. They're just one little thing, you know. You'd think at an A session at a World Championships, you would have everything there. Technique's good, position's good, flexibility's good, strength's good, everything's there. The only factor that's limiting is literally just strength, you know, just it's too heavy, you know what I mean? All right, here goes Peloshenko. Just a little bit out there, but good attempt, 173. I think he's hit 75 at the Rio Olympics a year later. So freaking crazy underrated 85 kilo lifter. Here is Atram Okolov for his second attempt. If I remember correctly, I think he won this meet. I think he did. He went 6 for 6. He crushed it, you know. I don't think he missed lift from memory. We'll see. I'm watching this. I haven't seen this in like 2 or 3 years, but crazy meet nonetheless. 174 for Atram. You'll notice he's got one wrist wrap on the other side. Maybe he's got a little bit of wrist pain on his right side. It's quite normal, a little bit of an imbalance there. But I'm sure it's not going to affect this lift. I'm pretty sure he nails this. Let's see, 74. Love it. So fast under the bar. That speed and that drop under the snatch is so underrated in professional weightlifting, you know. Obviously, the ability to stay over the bar and extend at the top, but that speed to drop under is just so underrated. Atram does this so perfectly. Like, he just does it so well. He drops under with such good speed. Look at the size of this man's quads and the package upstairs. Mate, he's a horse. Look at him. Absolute freak. Look how big his quads are. This is just the definition of athlete. Like, when I think of weightlifting, I just think of Team Russia, you know? Klokov, you know, Akayev, Atram, Okolov, obviously, you know, Abdi, all those dudes, you know? That's just peak Russian weightlifting, you know? Biestrov, all those guys. Lapikov, all right. Hey, 176, final attempt. He just snuck under that. That was great coaching. I think Dave Riggott was coaching the Russian national team at this meet for that time, for the head of the national team. But that's great coaching. I mean, that was pretty much his peak. He maybe would have got a 77 like that, but great coaching, you know? Especially in competition, guys, it's not about hitting records. I mean, he's probably hit 80 snatch in training. Doesn't matter. It's about doing what you can to get up there in the medals and, you know, medal for your country. That's the most important thing in these big internationals. Let's go Tian Tao, 178, second attempt. Fixes his position. I just don't know how he does this static start, hey? Like, oh, it just feels so heavy. Oh, that was close, it was close. I think he just rushed a little bit under there to stabilize. Just could have punched up a little bit harder. Again, guys, 178 kilos. Like, who am I to judge? That's crazy weight. I'm sure he will come back for that. Persian King Kianush Rustami from the Islamic Republic of Iran, 178. Just such a professional, you know. He's just so casual. He walks out there. He's just chill. Ooh, just didn't quite extend enough there. Kianush has a crazy jump forward. You can't quite see it on this video, but he jumps forward quite a lot. It's quite common in Iranian weightlifting as well. It's not that they teach it, it's just more something that happens. I think the emphasis on the extension and speed under is there in that type of method, and obviously coming from that method. Yeah, jump forward is quite normal, you know. Arguably, I'd rather jump forward than jump back, personally, because then I know I'm going into the bar. But then on the contrary, people say you're not extending enough. So, but then if you're extending too much, you jump away from the bar. So there's like, what's right, you know? All right, here's Tian. I think this is the heaviest session of the snatch. 178 third attempt, 15 seconds on the clock. Let's see how he goes. Static start, very unusual, but it works for him. And nailed it, absolutely nailed it. He probably had 180, 182 in him. That was a great snatch. Fantastic. Yeah, no, just really good. All right, Keanu, third and final attempt. I think this is the last attempt of the snatch session. Let's see how we go. Same ritual for every single lift. Oh, that was so close. Nearly got that extended. Just couldn't quite stabilize. Good attempt for Keanu though. All right, clean and jerks now. 190 kilos, first attempt for Kearney from Romania, one of the two Romanians. 190. I mean, you look at that and think like, you know, oh, that's, you know, it's 190, you know, like it's a big weight, guys. 190 for an 85 kilo lift is huge. You know, this is the first attempt of the session. Very nice split jerk. Great stabilization overhead, easy lift. 190, nice. I reckon they'll go 95 now, yep. And here's the Frenchman, Mr. Hennekane, 195 kilograms for his first attempt on the platform. That's a nice looking barbell. That's just such a nice looking bar. 3 reds, green collar, just looks nice, really nice. I think I've attempted this once in competition. I didn't make it. Fantastic clean, so upright. Adjust his grip a little bit in the jerk, that's fine. Works for him. Split jerk's fine, yeah, really good. Drove up nicely, got his front foot out. Could have been a little bit quicker with his head coming through, but you know, a professional. But yeah, that was a really nice 195, great execution. Now here's our man, Gabriel. Big Gabriel Syncrine coming out for 196 kilograms on the bar for his first attempt. Quite a low opener for Gabriel. I mean, considering he did 217 a year and a bit later. Love it. Love the dynamic start, oscillation of the barbell, arms are relaxed. Brah. Love that. I really love Gabriel's technique. I feel like it's quite realistic for a lot of people to achieve as well. It's not something that, you know, you look at and go, oh, I don't know if I can lift like that. I really do think a lot of people can emulate that. And that's the most important thing weightlifting is, you know, looking at some of these world-class lifters and not trying to copy their techniques, but using it as sort of an inspiration for your technical model. Here's Peter with his first attempt, 196 kilos. Beautiful. So upright in that catch. That's a beautiful clean. And a fantastic split jerk. Peter probably has one of the nicest cleans. You know, you wouldn't think about him out of it, all these other top athletes, but his clean is so beautiful. You know, he catches the bar high. There's no bar crash. He rides it down. He stays super upright. It's just a great clean. And jerk was good too. Here's Kerne with his second attempt, 196. Again, big weights for an 85 kilo lifter. This is just pulled that one a little bit too short. Looks like he's limping. He might have a little bit of an injury there, maybe. I'm not sure. I think he pulled out of the competition after that. So yeah, probably was nursing a little bit of a little injury, maybe the back or the hamstrings a little bit bad, who knows. You know, at this level, injuries are a part of it. A lot of these athletes are probably competing on the platform injured, have experience with that. You know, so definitely something that that happens at that level. You know, when you're training at that intensity, you're doing double sessions all the time, you're pushing your body through hell, you know, to get the best record possible. It's going to take a bit of a beating, you know, so it's very, very common. But here's the big 200. It's kind of cool though, looking back on this, you know, obviously it's one of the first worlds that I saw, but you know, the opening attempts are 190 clean and jerk, you know, and I've done 190 in comp at 85, not 85, I was like 85.8 because I was a light 89, never filled it out. But, you know, it's kind of cool to know I'd be sort of up there, especially at this time, you know, 2015, like it's peak weightlifting, you know, Russia, Kazakhstan, you know, these great weightlifting nations. So it's kind of cool to know that maybe I'm not that bad. Certainly not around this level though. There's Yermak. Got a little bit crushed on the clean. Could have got his elbows a bit quicker there. And a solid jerk. Oh, a little bit pressy though. Let's see what they give him. And it's a no lift. Yep, bit of a press out. That was fair. We're not like 2004, 2008. They're a little bit stricter here. They're not as strict as what they are now. I don't know why they're so bloody strict now. Can relate. But a little bit pressy on that left side. I'm sure he'll make that adjustment for the next one. So here's Gabriel's second attempt, 200 kilograms. Big Gabriel Syncrine. I love his set position. And then he just kind of pulls back. It's still dynamic, but it works, you know. It's not conventional, but it works. Relaxed arms, let's see the dip, good timing. Yeah, nice. Great jerk. Little bit pressy. Could have been a bit quick. I wonder if they'll give him that. And it's a good lift, yeah, 3 whites. I mean, nowadays, maybe 1 red, maybe a little jury review. I don't think the jury did reviewing back here. I can't remember in 2015. If you guys remember, comment down below, because I can't remember, but, oh, maybe they did. Maybe they did. Because I remember the 2014 Commonwealth Games, Simplice got robbed. I was about to say it's a better jerk. It wasn't a better jerk. Drove it forward, head didn't come through. It looked like it was going to be a better jerk though. Okay, 200 third attempt. Guys, 200 kilos. It's his third attempt. Let's get around him. But man, 3 back-to-back attempts at 200. No real recovery. Look, the clock's at 27. You know, he's trying to maximize that recovery as best he can. Good clean, good clean. Legs are so strong. Probably front squat 250. And he gets it. It's a bit shaky, but surely they'll give it to him. Don't be mean. I think they gave it to him. We don't know, guys. We'll have to check. Peleshenko, my man, rest in peace. But watch his clean, guys. This is so strong. Literally, it's like a power clean. He just yanks it. Watch. Dynamic start. And so good. Not a power clean, but very, very wide of his feet. Jerk. Good. Oh, a bit pressy in the recovery. They won't give him that. Just lost a bit of tension over there. Guys, it happens at these heavier weights. Sometimes imbalances, and that will be shown in the split jerk because you're in a split position. Power jerk would be more ideal, but it's impossible to power jerk, 100% of your clean. It's just too hard. So the split's more optimal, but in saying that, sometimes imbalances show. Here's the second attempt for Hennekane. 201 kilograms, tough clean. Got it up though. Let's see how he goes for that split. Oh, nearly got that. Got his head through, reached out of his front. Just couldn't quite stabilize. A bit tired. It was a tough clean. See how it goes. Okay, here's Oscar. Oleg's star. I just say Oscar. I think people call it Oscar Peleshenko, but that was a good clean. Let's see how he goes in that dip. Way better. Yeah, way better, way better. That timing of that dip and drive, guys. Watch all the best split jerkers at this competition and watch their timing and oscillation of that dip and drive. They just do it so well, and it's something you can practice, but it's also something that comes with heavier loads, right? Not everyone watching this can clean and jerk 200 plus, obviously, but you can get a bit of oscillation with the bar. I feel like from 140, 150 onwards. Anything below that, it's a bit hard, If you're trying to get the whip there, you're probably gonna just drop your elbows and rush the dip. But you got to kind of let that oscillation come naturally, It's not something that should just be forced, Just comes as the weight goes up, All right, 201 third attempt. Nice, that was a better clean. All right, adjust his grip. It's kind of weird, only his right side went out on that. Oh, nice. There you go, 201 kilos, awesome. I think he did 208 or 210 4 years ago in his home country of Paris for Worlds. Might review that video after, but still, man, to stay at a 200 plus clean jerk for 10 plus years is crazy. All right, Peter for his second attempt. Far out, such a nice clean. I love his clean, hey. Mistimed that dip and drive. Just mistimed that dip a little bit there, and he kind of got crushed a little bit when he got to the bottom position. Okay, I'm gonna say it again, guys. Just watch the clean. I don't even need to say anything. Just watch it. If you want to learn how to clean, watch Peter Assenyuk. Follow him on Instagram as well. Post a lot of content. So nice. Probably the best clean of the session, in my opinion. Just went away from the bar there. He reached out, bent his back knee, just kind of went away from the bar a bit. It's a good attempt though. All right, Gabriel, third and final attempt. It's just wild to think Gabriel put 15 kilos on his total from here. More in clean and jerk. I don't know. If he makes this, I think he did 200 before this. He did 217 a year later. Crazy. Obviously, we all know it happened, but regardless, guys, that's incredible, I just dropped it there. Yeah, people are so quick to be like, oh, you got done, he got popped for drugs and stuff like that. But regardless, if you're on drugs, you still have to train freaking hard. You know what I mean? He went from doing, 200 at this World a year before Rio to doing 217 on the platform. Yes, he tested positive, but he still put 17 kilos on his record. That's crazy, Even with drugs at that level, he's doing 200 at 85 and he's in A session at Worlds in the mid pack. A year later, obviously we know what happened, but still to put 17 kilos on at that level is unheard of. That's incredible. He talks about that a lot, actually. Gabriel is getting bigger on YouTube and socials, so definitely give him a follow. But Really, really respect Gabriel for what he's done in the sport and obviously how he's overcome things. I think his band's up now and he might be competing soon. So that'll be great to see. He got done for a long time, unfortunately. I think he got done a retest as well. I'm not sure. First attempt. Maybe I lied about the clean. I like his clean as well. And I like his jerk too. So solid, so straight, so upright. Front foot placement's perfect. Really, really solid. It's a great split jerk. I like Atram's clean. But then Apti comes out and I love Apti as well. Like, I don't know who I like more. They're all so great. But I give it to my man Apti. Watch this, guys. Shoulders over the bar, contact on the mid-fire, quick drop. Ready? Drop! Oh, but he cut his pull short. Like, it works for him. It's so good. Yeah, squat jerker. When was the last Russian squat jerker? Oh, wait. Yarkin. But, yeah, 205. That was great. I love his clean too. He cuts it short, but he's so fast under the bar. And sometimes you can be a bit slower under the bar and compensate. Be a bit short in the pool and compensate with speed under the bar. So, Peloshenko, this is a big jump. 210. Cleans it. It's a tough clean. Let's see how he goes in that jerk. Let's go. Just a bit heavy. Same with Peloshenko. Rest in peace. A year later in Rio, he clean jerked 215 and snatched 75. So he has some huge improvements from this competition as well. You know, unfortunately, another fallen soldier to wider. Such a shame. Okay, let's go Tian Tao, 211 kilograms. First attempt. It's a big opener for an 85. I can't remember this Worlds. Liu Xiaojun, I think, bombed out. Did Tian as well? I remember there was a big deal about that. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. All right, first attempt, 211. I say all their cleans are great, but then Tian has a great clean too. You know what? They're all good. They're all good. But Asanyuk's is beautiful too. I don't like the squat jerk, guys. I'm just putting it out there. I don't like it. I think he literally drove that high enough. Why can't he just split it, you know? Or even power jerk it. Like he drives it so high. I just feel like, why overcomplicate it? You know what I mean? Well, it's like even Apti. Like Apti has split jerked at London 2012 Olympics 210. Like he can split jerk too. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a very controversial thing, the squat jerk. It's very hard to do. Like one in 1,000 are able to do it properly, you know? Unless you're a clout lifter on Instagram and just want to get followers, you know what I mean? But to actually do it at an elite level and an A session at a world championships at maximal weights is very hard. So here's Aptram, fantastic clean and fantastic jerk. Look at that lockout. So freaking solid. Look how big his lats are, hey. There's no way he's going to press that out. Like, look how yoked his shoulders are and lats are. He's got that white shirt. He's hiding how yoked he is. He's hiding what he's been doing in Russia before these competition. But no, it's good. All right, Tian Tao, thick boy. No, not thick boy. Slim boy Tian Tao. And remember, Tian got silver at Rio to Kianush. Kianush, it was the same total as just on body weight because body weight was the determining factor back then. It wasn't the who lifted it first. Here's 211, second attempt. Static start. Great clean, super upright. Let's see how he goes. See, he does that. He tries to oscillate the bar on purpose before he does the dip. Like he holds it here. He pretends to take a breath and then whips it and then does the dip and drive. That's technically illegal according to the rules. I don't think he ever really got done for it on the international platform throughout his whole career. And this is no hate towards Tian Tao. I think he's a great athlete. But technically, according to the IWF rules, that's illegal. You're not allowed to do that. So, and you'll see it here in his third attempt as well, because he does do that. And I think people start to catch on to it getting to the end of his career, but it's a little bit too late. But just before he initiates that dip, he takes a breath, right? A breath, and does a little whip, and then he initiates a dip. So you can't purposefully oscillate the barbell. You can oscillate it if it's in the dip, but you can't purposely hold it and go whip, 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 then do the dip. You know what I mean? But anyways, let's watch his clean. Beautiful clean. Best clean. They all got good cleans. What am I saying? Okay. So just watch it here, guys. Watch it here. Ready? There. Yeah. He just does it there. He just does that little dip and does it. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Unfortunately, yeah, he bombed out. Bombed out in 211. Crazy. But China aren't there to stuff around. They're not there to get fourth or third or whatever. They're there to win gold, you know. So they open heavy, and if you don't get it, whatever. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's so short in the pool, but he's just so fast under, and he just looks so aesthetic. He gets it, eh? Yeah, beautiful. I just want to be like Apti when I grow up. Like, that's all I want to be. I just want to be like Apti Akhrov. Why can't I just be like Abdi? It's because I live in Australia. That's so funny. I gotta put that in a short. That's hilarious. Why can't I be like Abdi? Because I live in Australia. That's a meme. Weightlifting. We love it. We love it. We're our own worst enemies, guys. We love seeing big weights, but obviously we know what are associated with big weights. So who do we blame, right? No one wants to see a super heavyweight snatching less than 200. No one wants to see an 85 kilo lifter clean jerk and less than 200. But then we're against anti-doping, so I don't know what we want. What do we want, guys? I just want to see big weights, if I'm being honest. But then I don't want to see big weights when I'm competing against these guys, because that makes me upset. Good. I love it. Just being open and honest with you guys. All right, Kianush, 214. Nice. He just gets dive bombed under A, but he's so strong to stand it up. See his jerk. Beautiful jerk. Textbook jerk. Dip and drive's great. Head comes through. So strong his lats to hold that overweight. Fantastic. Zigo badass Kianush. Mashallah. 214. So I think that put Kianush in second. I can't remember. I think it was a battle between Kianush and Okolov here because they're both going for the gold. Okolov's made 5 lifts. This is 6th lift. I already said he got 6 for 6, so you guys know he got it. Who does not remember this jerk? If you don't remember seeing this clean and jerk on socials or Instagram or YouTube, you have not been doing weightlifting for long enough because this jerk is just impeccable. It's the definition of trusting your overhead position. What a horse. Like, look how big his quads are. No knee wraps, no knee sleeves. Doesn't need them. He's just so freaking strong. All right, 215. Let's watch it. Beautiful setup. Nice and fast under, super upright. Let's watch this, guys. Watch this split. This is fantastic. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Basically 5 or 6 seconds he held that in the catch. That is incredible. Far out. You have to be so strong to do that, let alone 215 kilos. Oh my God. Guys, try and build up to 95% of your clean and jerk and pause it like that for 5 seconds. I don't think any of you would be able to hold it. I'm sorry. It's just the amount of strength he has in his core and his lats and his quadriceps. And he's just such a strong lifter. Just rusher. Just rusher. But Abdi, he's getting himself G'd up. He's like, no, I'm not over here. I am the next Russian horse. Let's go. 216 kilograms. Let's go, Abdi. What a style. The V rebands, the 08 Addy stars. He's got to cover the strap up though because of the sponsors and stuff, which is a bit disappointing. But all right, let's have a look. Over the bar. Doesn't extend enough. It still gets under it. Oh, they red light. Oh, elbow touch, elbow touch. That's a shame. Still stood it up. So freaking strong, hey. Now, this is the controversial lift. I remember this lift. This is crazy. Let's watch, guys. Watch this. Just watch. Cleans it like butter. Doesn't even think about the jerk. He just goes straight into it. Just watch. Kianush being Kianush, taking his time in the setup, standing there, embracing the moment, embracing the crowd. Same routine. 1, go. Boom. Way better clean. Now watch this. Boom. Makes the jerk too. And then, oh, drops it from behind. Kianush. There's always some controversy with Kianush Rostami. He's upset, but the rules are the rules. If you drop the barbell from behind, it's a no lift. But he literally made that, you know, and that would have won him the World Championship. So, guys, how is he meant to do 218 and then go 219 back to back? That's wild. It's too much. Let's see how he goes. Same setup. He's just running that clock down. You know, he's following himself. I don't know if they stop the competition and scrape the bar and clean the platform to give him a little bit of time because he's following himself. I think it's a world record attempt as well. World record at the time was what was the world record, guys? For 85. What's that in line? I think it was like 218. I think he was going for this is the world record. He got under it. That's crazy. He cleaned it. That's ridiculous. He still cleaned that, guys. Just couldn't stand it up. That's crazy. Far out. What's he not happy about? It's just Kianush. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you really enjoyed that reaction video to the 2015 World Championships in Houston, US. great session, you know, one of my favorite sessions. Like I said, one of the first sessions I ever watched before I started getting into weightlifting properly. So some really good fun memories there. If you guys like this type of video, reaction videos like that, leave a comment below and let me know. And also in the comment, leave what session you'd like me to review. Personally, that's one of my favorite ones. And obviously, yeah, I feel like from 2016 below, some really, really good sessions in there. So if you guys want to see more content like this, leave me a comment. Again, guys, please comment, like, and subscribe, support the channel. I'm trying to be a bit more out there on my YouTube, get more content out there. As you can see, I've got a bit more of a better setup now. So, you know, getting some better cameras, you know, mics, lighting, etc. So really putting time and effort into it and investing money into it. So really, guys, it's the little things. A like, a comment, and a subscribe means so much. So thanks again, guys. Thanks for watching.